10's Late News with Jessica Rowe.
Tonight, forest anger ignited. Greenies blame Wilson Tucky for the loggers' fury. The bikie wars, 2 found guilty of murder after a nightclub shootout. And heads up, will the Queen lose her place on our coins? Good evening. First tonight, Turkish authorities are scaling down their search for earthquake survivors. They're turning to the task of recovering bodies and moving debris. The devastation so bad, whole towns could be abandoned.
Adna Menderes, one street in Adabazari, destroyed as completely as if bombed in wartime.
Sean Fewings, 10 News.
And ahead in 10's Late News, Texas battens down as Hurricane Brett heads its way. And French farmers vent their anger over tariffs targeting McDonald's. Angry French farmers are continuing their protests against North American import duties. Today they were back outside McDonald's restaurants, demanding the release of a farm union leader. He was arrested a week ago for ransacking a McDonald's building site. America imposed the duty on food imports after Europe refused to lift its ban on US beef. The first Atlantic hurricane of the season is in the Gulf of Mexico, heading towards southern Texas. Hardware stores are doing a brisk trade in emergency supplies as Hurricane Brett reaches the dangerous Category 4 level. Brett could reach land as early as tomorrow night our time. And if he's scaled down or changes course, a second Hurricane Cindy is following not far behind. Claims tonight the NATO peacekeeping force in Kosovo is under strength. Some British politicians expressing concern their soldiers are carrying too great a burden.
An Albanian family returning into what until a week ago was a no-go area in the divided city of Mitrovica.
Still in captivity. And coming up in 10's Late News, Canberra moves to control Frankenstein food. And 50 firefighters to tackle a timber yard blaze in Victoria. Five separate blazes have caused almost $250,000 damage in Perth. 2 schools were among properties burnt. Arson is suspected.
Devastation for the owners of this duplex, gutted by fire just after midnight.
Wave of industrial legislation.
And I'll be back in a moment with the National Weather Report. Then it's Sports Tonight with Matthew White from the Winter Extreme Games at Perisher Blue.
And headlining tonight, Jessica, a world record at the Pan Pacs as Ian Thorpe smashes one of the best marks in swimming. Plus, plenty of footy and extreme pain here at the Extreme Games. All the day's action coming up next on Sports Tonight. We're live from Perisher Blue.
Time now for a look at the weather, and cloud activity is centred mainly over the east coast with some lighter cover in southern parts. A high continues to dominate the continent with a low and its associated cold front moving in from the southwest. Looking ahead for tomorrow, cloudy with more showers for Cairns. Townsville and Brisbane are also expecting some rain. Sunshine for Sydney, Melbourne, Hobart, Adelaide and Darwin. Blue skies for Canberra after some early frost. Alice Springs can also look forward to a fine day. And finally tonight, mum's the word with another whale on the way in Sydney Harbour. The southern right whale has been frolicking in the harbour for the past 5 days. Experts believe she's looking for calm waters in which to give birth. Thousands of whale watchers gathered on boats in the shoreline to catch a glimpse of the harbour's latest resident, hoping a new addition isn't too far off. And that's all from the 10 Late News team for this Sunday, the 22nd of August. Matthew White is next with Sports Tonight, live from the Winter Extreme Games at Perisher Blue. I'm Jessica Rowe. Good night.